Thank you, Mr. Brateris. I am Clarence Hoover, immediate past president of the Richard Stockton Board of Trustees. We are delighted today to have as our commencement speaker, Dr. David Carr, our provost and executive vice president. Dr. Carr will be completing his tenure as provost this coming June to become professor of political science at Stockton and senior fellow at the William J. Hughes Center for Public Policy. Having first come to Stockton in 1992 as Dean of Social and Behavioral Sciences, he was promoted to Vice President for Academic Affairs in 1998. He didn't stop there. In 2004, he was named Provost and Executive Vice President. Dr. Carr has dedicated many years to furthering political and civic engagement through the American Democracy Project and the Political Engagement Project, and was honored recently for this commitment with a prestigious award from the American Association of State Colleges and Universities. Dr. Carr is also the recipient of the inaugural Reverend Dr. Constantellus Award for Hellenic Paideia for his support of Hellenic studies at Stockton. Under his leadership at Stockton, the college initiated graduate education, significantly expanded its record in seeking external funding, which we need, expanded its engagement with the region and the community, and reorganized its academic profile into 8 separate schools and several centers. That's his professional side. What you need to know about Dr. Carr is that he's a person who cares about students immensely, cares about staff immensely, and is always there to push and nudge us to do our best. I am extremely proud to present to you our speaker today, Dr. David Carr.
Thank you, Dr. Hoover. Graduates, families and supporters, members of the Platform Party, faculty colleagues, it is an honor to be asked to speak today. I also found out that it's a pretty hard speech to write. Robert Orban provided cautionary guidance to potential speakers at college and university commencement ceremonies. He said, "A graduation ceremony is an event where the commencement speaker tells thousands of students dressed in identical caps and gowns that individuality is the key to success." I will at least try to beat this standard. Public television has just concluded a new series on America's national parks by the filmmaker Ken Burns. In this series, the parks are referred to as America's best idea. Those of you who know me are aware of my keen interest in wild lands and in the parks themselves, but I have to disagree with this characterization. For me, America's best idea has always been public higher education, that vehicle that made the upward mobility of the American creed a reality. For those of us in higher education, it is obvious that developing the intellect and character of the next generation is a public good as well as a private one. That is, the value of your degree does not accrue to you alone, but will benefit the citizens of New Jersey and perhaps the world. However, the promise of public higher education as a public good will only be realized when you honor your commitment to a larger community. In Steven Spielberg's motion picture, Saving Private Ryan, a compelling tale set against the carnage of the Normandy invasion, a small group of soldiers set out to find and return home a soldier whose brothers have all been killed. In the end, this noble journey leads to the death of several rescuers, including their leader, Captain Miller. As he lies dying, Captain Miller's last words to Ryan are, "Earn this." The "this," of course, refers to a life made possible by the heroic sacrifice of complete strangers. Although your confrontation with destiny will likely be less dramatic than Private Ryan's, each of you is given but one life. Each of you today enjoy the extraordinary advantages of a college education or an advanced degree. Earn this. Each of you have had your pre-college education subsidized by your neighbors in the community where you live. Earn this. Each of you has had your collegiate education supported by the citizens of New Jersey, including many who are now unemployed and perhaps in danger of losing their homes. Earn this. Each of you have been nurtured and challenged by the Stockton faculty and staff. In a few moments, you will be greeted by your faculty in a display of personal pride and satisfaction in your accomplishment. Earn this. Each of you have relied upon a band of supporters, family, friends, roommates, spouses, partners, who, like the soldiers in Spielberg's film, made heroic sacrifices for you to be here today. Earn this. In your life after Stockton, you will have many opportunities to do the right thing, to make your communities better places to live, to serve the needs of others as well as your own. Regardless of how talented or powerful you become, no matter how successful you are in a material sense, unless you act on your obligations to a larger public good, to a neighbor not yet met, and to a future not yet realized, we will have failed. Earn this. So, this day begins with our profound faith that you will fulfill your obligation to the public good, and that by your actions, you will stir the public imagination to celebrate heroic lives of purpose. Congratulations and good luck as you begin your wonderful journey. Thank you.